You know, I was just complaining to one of my friends the other day that we hadn't seen anything about the new Battle Pass and that it was probably going to get extended again because it gets extended every time. And here we finally have news about the new Battle Pass. So, let's check it out. Battle Pass in a new format. So, big news. They're planning on reducing the length of the Battle Pass from 75 levels to 30. The price isn't going to change, and they're still going to refund the full amount of gold if you finish the battle pass. So a lot of the like fluff levels seem like they're going to be disappearing. So starting with the upcoming season, you'll also be able to get the season's rewards just by progressing through the battle pass. They're going to be guaranteed to receive one unique weapon of the season, one unique soldier, and people with the elite battle pass will get 4 weapons, 2 soldiers, and 2 vehicles, which is huge. Like right now, you usually get, um, I think, 2 of either the vehicle or the weapon, and I think it alternates like battle pass to battle pass. I'm pretty sure that's how it's worked. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that like this battle pass, I think we only got like one, maybe 2 weapons, and I think we only got like one, maybe 2 vehicles. Um, that sounds right to me, at least. Because I think it's usually like 4 tokens total, like maybe 3. I can't remember, because I don't really keep that close of track of it. But the point is, now it's going up significantly. So getting the elite battle pass, being able to get 4 unique weapons. So a lot of the weapons in the battle pass right now have a cap of 4. So that means if you wanted to outfit a whole squad of guys, or not, it's not the whole squad, but like as close to a whole squad of guys with a single weapon, you're going to be able to do that. Also, if you just want to like mix and match, like let's say you play all 4 nations, and you want to get something for every nation, you can do that, which is going to be huge. Also, getting 2 vehicles is going to be nice. I mean, the vehicles aren't the most exciting thing in the world for me, but they do offer some nice benefits being fully maxed out so you don't have to spend silver on them. And, it's also going to be nice that you're going to be able to, in some cases, skip over vehicles that you'd be researching. Like, for example, you look at the Russians right now. All you need to do is get to the T-3485, and then you can go pick up the IS-1 or the IS-2 from the Battle Pass shop, which, if all you want is like the 122 gun off of an IS-2, and you're not really worried about getting the IS-2 1944, then that's going to save you a ton of silver and a ton of like grinding time because you're not going to have to go and grind out like 5 or 6 more tanks in the tech tree. You can just instead get the RD44 and get like the AS44, because I think there's less stuff for you to grind there. Um, so that'll be cool. So moving on, previous Battle Pass rewards, we plan to gradually phase out the use of gold orders for weapons, vehicles, and soldiers. You'll still be able to purchase the weapons, vehicles, and soldiers for gold orders that are currently available. However, from subsequent battle passes, won't be added to the shop. We will notify you well in advance when we decide to close the battle pass shop, so you have time to spend your remaining orders. We also see your interest in previous battle pass rewards that have long since been withdrawn. We're considering adding them as future rewards and events. See this? I don't like that. The Battle Pass shop is probably the like single best idea that they've had ever surrounding the Battle Pass events, the reward structure, all of it. Having like a one-stop shop that you can go to where you can take a token and you can get whatever reward you like, that's going to be great. Like, or not going to be great, that has been great. Like if we're going to a system where they're just handing you 4 weapons from like that season's battle pass, like cool I guess, but that's gonna be shit. Like look at how many battle pass weapons they have in the game, right? And think about how many of them you've actually been interested in. Like a lot of them are cool, but like, how many of them did you actually genuinely want to get and put on your lineup? For me, it's not been that many. Like, there's been a lot of cool ones. Like, the Beretta PGCR is a pretty competitive gun. Those are pretty cool. The RPK 43s for Russia are pretty cool, but I can also see why lots of people would not want that gun because it's a BR2 Russian submachine, or not sub, normal machine gun, right? I think the ability to choose weapons for your nation is huge. It's amazing. It's like one of the great things in this game that you have all of these options and customization, and you can go in and tailor the rewards to you. And if it becomes a static battle pass like they have in War Thunder, I really feel like my interest in keeping the battle pass is going to tank because it's going to, like, 100% of the reason why I pick it up or not will come down to what the weapons are. And if the weapons aren't like phenomenal, if they aren't like stunning, I'm probably just gonna end up skipping it. And like, it'll be pass by pass. I mean, I'll let you guys know what I think of each pass as they come out, but I really, really, really disagree. Like, I vehemently disagree with the Battle Pass shop going away. Like, the Battle Pass shop is amazing. We should have an event shop like the Battle Pass shop for old event squads. If anything, the Battle Pass shop should be expanded. The last thing they should do is get rid of it. So moving on, there's going to be changes to the military rank system. Um, Along with the shortened season, we also make changes to the rank. Ranks above first lieutenant will require fewer rating points. For example, marshal requires 300, but in the new system it'll be 200. So it'll be easier to hit the ranks. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just battles played. So if you're playing a lot, you usually hit it. If you're not playing like an obscene amount, you probably don't hit it. It is what it is. Moving on, main rewards of future seasons. So, let's take a look at the new weapons that'll be waiting for us in the next 3 months. So, there will be the Winchester 1907 for BR3 for USA. There's going to be the PPSH 45 for BR5 for Russia. And the Hino Kimuro 1904 BR3 Japan. So, they all look interesting. I think the most interesting one for me is going to be the PPSH 45. It's shooting at 1150 rounds a minute, so I mean, it doesn't, unlike paper, sound like it's really going to be a huge step up over the PPSH. I just think it looks cool because it's got a folding stock. Um, Admittedly, the 1907, the Winchester for America, might be pretty cool. Um, I guess we'll see. The Japanese one, like, I don't really play a whole lot of BR3 Japan, and to me, it looks similar to an SVT, but shooting an Arisaka around. Like, time will tell, but yeah, they're cool. Admittedly, assuming that we still get gold orders from this like first updated battle pass, I think I'd rather pick up some of the stuff that's in the current battle pass shop, but they're cool. Moving on to the vehicles, there's the I-85 M82 for Russia, and there's the Cheeto for Japan. And moving on to unique soldiers, there's Victor Zvalin, the Flame Trooper for Russia, and Gunter Halm, the AT soldier for Germany, which I didn't even like think about the Gold Order soldiers when I was talking about this before, or the vehicles for that matter. I was really just thinking about the guns because, to be honest, the vehicles and the soldiers don't really do a whole lot for me. Not being able to choose Gold Order soldiers, if they change that, that's gonna be such dog shit. Like, that will actually be so ass. however, rewards from Subsequent won't be added to the shop. We'll notify you when we decide to close it. Yeah, so, man, that's gonna be so ass. So, like, right now, Gold Order soldiers are, like, marginally useful, right? Like, it's cool that they give you, like, a 20% XP bonus. That's, like, a relatively new thing that they've done. And that's probably the only thing that has ever given value to Gold Order soldiers, in my opinion. Like in the past, I thought Gold Order soldiers were shit. Um, because number one, like they're highlighting historical figures, which is really cool, but most of them they don't really look that close to like if they were being like crafted to look just like the person that inspired them, that'd be one thing, right? Like that would at least be cool. But that wouldn't really be giving you a whole lot of like game value, and I realize the majority of people wouldn't really care about that. So then on game value, it's like a max soldier for like their stats, and they give you a 20% XP buff, right? So max rank soldier, for the most part, I don't give a shit. It's nice for pilots because then you don't have to level them. The 20% XP bonus that they've recently added, really nice because it means you can like level up a squad faster, and especially getting through those first few levels where you don't have all the XP buffs, it helps. But not being able to choose where you want your Gold Order soldiers, like not being able to be like, I need a pilot for Russia, or I need like I don't know, like a tank driver for America, right? Like just being handed two and being like, here you go, buddy. Like, are you kidding me? That's such a bad idea. Like they're they're already shit, and not being able to choose which ones you get is just gonna. I swear to God, like it's always like one step forward and two steps back. It's like with the tanks too, right? Like it's cool right now because you can look at the tree or like the battle pass shop and you can think, what kind of vehicle would enhance my lineup? Like what do I not have, or what do I like using, right? So you can sit there and say, you know what? I need a plane to shoot down Americans because they're flying all over me every time that I play Germany. Okay, well, there's like I don't know if they're all still in the shop, but there was like a G10. I think there was a G14, right? So you had some choices there. Notably, those are two German planes. Those are two high BR German planes, right? That's a specific thing that you might want. They're air superiority German planes. You know what you have choices for in there? You have high BR tanks, low BR tanks, high BR fighters. I don't think you've got low BR fighters in there right now. I think that there were in the past. Um, there's like BF 110s in there. There was a Focke-Wulf 190 like quote unquote attacker in there. So like my point, and that's just one nation. That's before you even look at America and the USSR and Japan, right? So you had choices before where you could either pick a vehicle that allowed you to skip some things that you didn't want to have to grind out, right? Like I recently did it with the Japanese where I picked up their like Key 84. I think it's a Key 84. Um and now like I should finish the Japanese air tree, but I don't need to finish the Japanese air tree because I've got the plane. I've got a squad that can use the plane. So it's like really low priority. Without the ability to sit here and pick stuff, like, am I ever going to use this I-185? Probably once or twice. Am I going to use the Cheeto? No. I'm just not. If anything, I'll like get a Hori and use a Hori, but like, no, I'm never going to use it. I'm not happy with it. I'm really, really, really not happy with it. I think this is a terrible decision. I think shortening the progression from 75 days to 30 is okay. Like, I think it's cool that you're gonna get more like gold weapons out of it, but the fact that all of your choices are gonna be going away, all of the like fluff is gonna be going away. The battle pass is still gonna last the same amount of time from the way this reads. Like, because it says this is what's going to be waiting for you the next 3 months. So like right now, battle passes are like 3 months long. So if we get rid of the fluff in it, right? Because it lasts 75 levels right now. It's nice that you're going to be able to get the good rewards quicker. Hopefully, the recurring levels will make up for all the fluff levels that are going away. But all the fluff levels are like silver, weapon upgrade orders, soldier upgrade orders, appearance orders, like they're nice to have. Certainly getting the silver is nice, but I don't know, like I almost like I'm on the edge of not finishing this current battle pass personally, so like I understand that people don't always finish the battle passes, and most of the people that I know that play this game, it's like really hit or miss if they actually finish the battle pass. So I understand dropping it to 30 levels from that perspective. Um, and when I first read this, I was like, oh, that's cool, right? Because yeah, they're getting rid of the fluff. Oh well, but you know, the benefit of getting more gold orders would have been nice. But now, if they're getting rid of gold orders and they're just gonna hand you stuff, like I feel like it's just tanking the value of the battle pass, which I understand, right? Like it's 900 gold and you get it back for finishing it. So technically, you buy it once, and then every other battle pass after that is free. So like, I get it, but I also feel like most of the value in the battle pass is going kaput if you take out the battle pass shop, because I feel like the battle pass shop is all of the value in the battle pass. And then all of the like little extra levels that are going away are just like a little bit of sprinkles on top. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think this is a really bad change. Hopefully, other people agree with me, and enough people will be vocal about it that this will get rescinded. Um, I think it's a really bad idea to get rid of the Battle Pass shop. So get out there, kick ass, take names, and win your games.